My name is Navia, and I live in Curacao, an island at, at the northern coast of Venezuela in the Caribbean Sea. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit about cord cutting, and I'm going to give a small example also to illustrate, to explain it further. The word, actually, it's two words. It's cord and cutting, and it's cutting of the cord. And the cord, it's with cord I mean the spiritual cord. We have spiritual cords with friends and families, close families, people that we must have certain spiritual experience with, people that are not families, that we like are predestined to have certain experience with, and also with our partners, loving partners, love partners, and everybody that we have sex with. We form, especially when we have sex more than one time, we form like a cord with that particular person. And the cord cutting, I'm going to explain with an example. In the past, I had a friend. A friend, actually, it was more like a relationship, a love relationship, and we were together for a while, and after a while I ended the relationship, but I noticed that my things, like, actually, during the relationship already, I started noticing that my business, my business opportunities were getting less, and my business opportunities were getting less, and his business opportunities were getting much more, and my energy was much better than his. Like, let's say, cleaner. I take very much care of my energy, for me to have clean energy, for me to be able to create and manifest for myself. And he wasn't a person that take that much into consideration, that look after his energy. It was more for him. It was more like making money and hustling and making money and making much more money. And very um, very much focused on himself and his ego. So I started seeing that my opportunities were getting less. Actually, much less than they used to be. My things normally go smooth. Most of the time I'm in the flow, and when I need something, I get an opportunity to be able to help me out with whatever I may need. And I noticed that came a change. There was a change in that it wasn't, things weren't going smooth as they were accustomed to. So I went within, because that's the way I approach my challenges. I went within and I meditate on it and I pray on it, and my inner self told me that I needed to do a cord cutting on that particular person, because that person was siphoning my energy. So I started doing the cord cutting. I will attach a post of an example of a cord cutting ritual also. I started doing that particular ritual regularly, and also just a prayer every morning, a prayer asking God to cut the cord between me and that particular person. Every morning while I'm doing my prayers, I did that prayer. And one day in a dream, I dreamt that the cord was cut. And afterwards, I noticed that my situation got better, my opportunities starting flowing again, and my things started getting better. So with that, I mean to say, with this example, I just wanted to explain how it can go. You know, you will notice it in your things, your opportunities, your things aren't getting, for example, especially when it's somebody that's not doesn't have like a clean energy, or somebody that has a lot of complications, a lot of issues in their life, and they're okay with it, you know, somebody like that, because this person was like that, and you started getting like you started noticing the same thing in your life. You have to check, better for you to check with your inner self, and check with by means of meditation or prayers, and then for you to know for sure whether it's best for you to do a cord cutting, because people do suck others' energy. So you have to check with yourself. I recommend you check with yourself, your higher self, and then for you to know for sure, and then for you to do the cord cutting. In my example, it didn't bend. It didn't. It wasn't cut immediately, but I don't know. Maybe in your case, it might go faster. But it didn't take long, but it didn't go like in a day or two, you know. I think maybe a week or something. It it happened. So watch out for your energy. Watch out, and observe your energy, observe the things that happen within your energy, and take notice of the things that happen, that maybe you're not accustomed to, for you to be able to take action on it. Take the proper action. Check with your inner self in meditation. Check with God, and take action on protecting your own energy, because it's very important and it's very valuable for you, because it affects your money. In my case, it affected my money. It affects your money too. Energy is money. So take good care of it.